This is the Negro Ninja, and I'm going to pick up where I left off in that last video. I was basically saying that a hoe that puts you on this platform to be seen by everybody talking to her is full of crap. Okay. Because once again, when you're bold, you already stand out. And if you're not in the right environment, that's the last thing you want is unnecessary attention like that. Okay. Because they already doing stuff as soon as they see you. Okay. Once again, when people may not talk to you, but they talk about you. Okay. And it's like I was saying in the videos where I was talking about binding. When people see greatness, they love to try to bind it as soon as they see it. How do I use this to my advantage? How do I stop this? How do I control this greatness? Okay. So people are talking about you and you don't see it. Okay. Just like when I was at that one warehouse job full of hoes. Okay. I'm like, all the hoes is on me and I'm getting out of a bad relationship. Maybe it's good that I'm in the warehouse full of hoes. Maybe, something positive will happen. And the chicks decide to buy out, and women do this type of stuff because they're evil. They will buy out and allow what you do not want to harass you. Usually they'll buy out for a rainbow zombie to come mess with you. But in this case, it was a fat black woman, which is more or less the same thing because she was acting just like the rainbow zombies. And she was not subtle with it. She was more aggressive and bold because she's a chick and everybody just think it's funny when women harass men walking up doing this type of stuff. I'm like, this chick is really irritating. Okay. Touching people. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. So she was hell. Okay. But you got to just think, okay, why would they allow that to happen? Okay. Once again, when the environment love you, the hoes will. Okay. And to be honest with you, chicks like you, but they already thinking about, what are they doing? So should I do this? It's all about, you know, the people on her side or whatever, so they stupid. They'll cheat themselves out of good penis. Okay, that's how dumb these hoes are. So they could have been getting at me, but they bow out and allowed the fat chick to really come at me aggressively. And the funny thing is, I remember I was talking to this one chick that sabotaged me and told everybody, when I got her to finally agree to give me some head or whatever, I'm like, you acting funny. She said, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it for real this time. Okay. But she messed it up and started telling other girls so she can have me to herself. And she would have actually done it. That's what pissed me off. She was like, I'll do it, but what she did not say, it's gonna come at a price. I'm gonna mess up your pussy flow. And I'm like, this is just too much going on. Like, this is what hot men have to go through. This is annoying. Okay. And on top of that, well, once again, somebody foreshadowed this type of stuff. One of the cool guys. Okay. And this was the same dude that told me that a dude was walking around trying to tell people that I'm a rainbow zombie or something. He said, bro, let me tell you something. This nigga said you was gay. I said, who? This nigga with all these piercings? What type of nigga want to be penetrated? It's like, I ain't believe him. I had to run that by you. I couldn't just let that slide. I had to let you know that, bro. The nigga up there telling people stuff about you, bro. He lying on you. But he was the same dude that told me that when he smashed one of the chicks in that room, that she told literally everybody like a domino effect. Like the chick next to her, then she told that chick, and it went all the way down, and it got to the supervisor of that room, who was a lady, by the way, and she went and told the chick that he was talking to. Now, the chick that he was talking to, he was all on, but she didn't like him because once he got fired, she didn't really seem too concerned and said, did you talk to him? I'm like, so you spend all that time talking to this dude, have no intentions on really doing nothing with him, but you pretty much chastise him for sleeping with one of the girls in that room. Okay, and I'm saying all this to illustrate to y'all how sick this place is. Okay, the pussy is there. Okay, but the pussy just taints it. Okay, is what I'm trying to get across. Much like the environment. Okay, when I be saying that you have to be in the right environment for boldness to work to your benefit. Okay, and I'm finna continue the story. Okay, stuff all over the place with this stuff. And if y'all remember them streams when I told y'all this in real time, y'all really thought it was mind boggling. Okay, so keeping that in mind, you know, that's just that domino effect. And this, and once again, I didn't even get to lay my penis on one of them hoes' forehead, and I caused too much commotion. It was a huge deal when I was up in there. I'm like, dang, at least suck my penis first before you go and tell every chick. Don't try to mess up the pussy flow yet. That's how sinister these hoes are. Okay, but they're just stupid. Okay. And then on top of that, people are like, hey man, you got the juice. You got the juice. I'm like, whatever, y'all trying to just boost my ego. Okay, now I know I'm the junk, but I figured they were just telling me that to try to boost my ego. But the reality is, they were saying, nigga, we know who you are. Okay. And there was so many cop blockers. Okay. So you got a dude trying to slander my name. Okay. Then you have cop blockers flat out coming up and pulling chicks away from me. Okay, as soon as they get, the build up, and I'm like, okay, I can tell that she'll do it. And if I would have got her to agree to it, this is a different chick. We could have did something later that day. The chicks came and literally pulled that chick away. Hey, come on. I was like, this is garbage. Okay. And then I was like, what? I know this didn't just happen by coincidence. And ever since then, those same girls started sitting with her, associating with her. Because me and that chick started at the same time, the one who I said they pulled me from. I'm like, we started literally on the same freaking day. And I felt that it was building up to the point where I can ask her to I'm like, can I lay my penis on your forehead? Okay. And I'm telling you, man, like that cop blocking is something serious. They was around her from that day forth to the final day I was there, watching, making sure nothing happened. They was on that beat like white on rice. But once again, just because somebody cop blocks doesn't mean that the chick is not at fault. Okay, because she allowed that to happen. Okay, so I don't get these hoes no pass. Okay, so all types of stuff going on. You got the juice, man. Okay, so if they was cop blocking on the surface, that means that the people telling me I got the juice was most likely cop blocking behind the scenes. Okay, because a lot of girls was acting like they was scared of the fat chick that was harassing me. And I was like, why is she acting? I was just talking to this chick. Once again, they can just see, they'll be on you like white on rice. Ooh, you talking to her? Ooh, you talking to her? I'm like, why y'all on me like that? And then they'll see a chick blushing and giggling and stuff. And that fat black lady stood behind me and stared daggers at her. And I could just feel it over my shoulders. That lady did like this. I'm like, what you? I said, look, I don't want to smash her. I'm trying to get you. What they got to do with anything? Trying to talk chicks on not bowing out to something stupid is just ridiculous. You shouldn't have to do that. Okay, and once again, that's the same lady that sabotaged me by going to tell that chick who I said they pulled her from me, and she get mad and get emotional about the fight chicks and stuff. And I was like, oh my god. Okay, by continuing about the people telling me I got the juice part. Okay, then I went to go and work out with the buff dude or whatever. Okay, and he would put the workout videos on his Snapchat, of what we're doing for each workout or whatever. And then even the flex pics, everybody talking about I got a nice body and stuff. Okay. And the funny thing about this is you would think that since people, all the girls started seeing me with my shirt off, that would have a more positive effect, but that only made things worse. Okay. Because he used that to give himself more attention. Okay. And I ain't never thought that I would live to see nothing like this. The hoes think you hot. But instead of telling you that they think you hot, they telling somebody else. Okay. And they giving him all the credit, because they thought I was skinny for some reason. I don't know why people stupid. Stupid people will think that you're skinny, for whatever reason, when you're not. Okay. And I'm like, I wear shirts. Y'all see the cuts. But I hit the gym one day and just have my chest just pumping out like that. Wow. Dang, y'all, you only worked out for a week with him and you look like that? I'm like, I'm the type of person that pump up easily. I ain't lift gym. I didn't go to the gym in years. I usually just do push-ups and lift and iron makes your muscles pump out even, more than a lot of calisthenics sometimes. Okay. And then on top of that, he probably put some creatine in the workout, powder, So, but at the same time, that was still huge, like a big difference. It was just about 3 pounds more. It was about like 155. They probably put me up to like 158 or something. I'm gonna say about 3 pounds, about 158. And you got people telling you how good you look, but looking at another nigga, And then he was telling me what the chick said and stuff. I'm like, why are they telling me this type of stuff? It don't even make sense. Okay, now this brings me to John 10:10 in the ESV version of the Bible. The thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy. I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. Okay, now picture. Okay, now listen to what was said in that quote. Okay, Jesus comes to give life abundantly. Okay, the thieves comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay, the cop blockers, the slanderers. That's what they're doing. They're stealing, killing, and destroying, trying to ruin your reputation or just sabotage your prospects. Okay, and that's what that warehouse job pretty much taught me. It taught me that, well, I had a suspicion of it the whole time. I'm like, something ain't right about this. Are these people doing this? And then the confirmation came from the warehouse job. Okay, you got the juice. Oh, we know who you are. That means we're trying to stop that or use it to our advantage. Because you don't know what people say behind your back. Okay, people trying to use, you to benefit themselves and stuff like that. Okay, once again, I ain't never seen nothing that crazy. Okay, where chicks will tell somebody else how hot they think you are instead of just flat out saying it into at your face like that. Okay, and I always had the suspicion that hoes was doing that when I first walked in there. And once again, God said, "Nigga, look." Okay, and that's what they do every freaking place I go where there's a lot of hoes. That's just gonna happen. It's just always been that way. Okay, but that's what people do, my Negroes. Okay, that is what people do. They try to use you to make them look better. Once again, how do you like somebody? And instead of telling that person, you tell another dude, you give this dude credit. Okay, he got a nice body. And this, that, and this. I'm like, why not tell me I got a nice body? He over there taking credit for my muscles that I have already had since I stepped foot in that door. People just don't understand the lengths people go through to try to, ride off of what you have. Like Beyond Limitless was talking about when people try to ride. He was like, people that try to ride off of your ability to talk to hoes is, Rainbow Zombie. That's pretty Rainbow Zombie. Okay, but yeah. People always trying to leech off of your power, man. It's insane. Okay. Let me see what else I got to say about that dumb job. Okay, so this also applies to 1 John 4:1. Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. Everybody acting like they cool with you. It's always an agenda. Let's work out. And it's just to make himself look good, make himself look better. Okay, I trained a Negro Ninja. Okay, but once again, like I said, nobody could really keep hoes away from you. Like if these hoes are stupid, it's like what I was saying in the other video. These hoes just don't match your wavelength. They ain't on your level. So going back to this dumb job, this video might be about that one. This whole job. Going about going back to what I'm saying about being bold and striking and all this type of stuff, people looking, and I be saying that hoes that can't just keep it to themselves is full of crap. Because every hoe at that job, if I look at them, they got to tell everybody, "Hey, looking at me." Just stupid, just low level BS. Okay, and then some of them sad hoes will be like, "Well, Negro Ninja, you got to learn to be more discreet, because once again, if I'm passing by chicks, and I just look, I don't try to be subtle about it. I'll be like, and they'll look back. They don't never say, you need to be more subtle when looking at the Negro Ninja. They don't never tell the hoes that when checking me out. I peep that. Okay, because none of that stuff is subtle. And people get offended when they see a confident, handsome man just look at a hoe like, what you gonna do? I'm looking at you. What's up? The penis is here if you want it. What's going on? It's up to you. I'm just gonna keep going. Okay. And once again, she was telling me that. I'm like, oh, you need to learn to be more discreet. I'm like, why? I don't. Everybody. Since when do I get in trouble for this type of stuff? Yeah, but it's not, she basically saying it's not about that. Okay, basically telling me that people is doing some stuff I don't know about, like what the dude told me who warned me about somebody trying to spread some rumors about me. Okay, and he also warned me what happened when he smashed that one chick. Everybody knew him. Okay, all she had to do was just tell me that, but she was a Haitian. And a Haitian is a witch. I don't know if I said that in this draft, but I'm gonna keep it. And like I said in the other video, people being in covenant with each other, these witches keep secrets. They don't want to tell you nothing. Okay. But if you said something about somebody, everybody gonna know. They'll run back and tell that person what you said, but you'll never know how people plotting on you or plotting against you. Dang, I got so much to say about this whole topic, nigga. This might be up to 10 freaking episodes, nigga. Like this is a lot. But remember, I used to have like hours long streams just talking about this whole scenario alone, though. So, but like I said, it's just stupid. Okay, you can't trick hoes that don't want to be tricked. Okay, and once again, just think about how stupid this is. Okay, let's just say, like, okay, let's put this in a different perspective. Okay, because I don't think I'm illustrating how dumb this is well enough right now. But hold up, can you imagine? Okay, liking a chick that is receptive. Okay, and if you told a chick something, like let's just pretend that this is a receptive chick, that it's okay to actually just say stuff to her. You can just tell her exactly what you're thinking. You like the way her ASS look. You like the way her breasts look. You like the way her waist look. You like her hands, her fingernails, or how the heck she carries herself. You like her swagger. Okay. And there is payoff for telling her this, but you decide to go and tell a dude this. Okay, look at her over there, bro. Yeah. And you can just have hour-long conversations about her instead of walking over there and telling her that yourself. Okay, when she is receptive, so you doing that will actually benefit you at that time. That's what this scenario is with these dumb hoes. Okay, women cheating themselves out of good penis, bro. They stupid. Okay, which also just proves to you all the stuff I be saying about hoes like to take your energy and give it to somebody else. If that ain't proof, then I don't even know what the definition of that word. Okay, and that also proves that old video I made called Women Are Cowards. I just can't comprehend it. Matter of fact, going back to that example I gave y'all about the receptive hoe, let's say that you know this receptive hoe, so you ain't got no excuses not to talk to her. I'm not saying, oh, approach her. I'm just saying that's a chick you know, so it wouldn't hurt to tell her that. You get what I'm saying? That don't make any sense. Okay, and since I used the female example, I'm finna go ahead and just say Proverbs 31:31. Give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. That's the complete opposite of what I was just talking about. Okay, I don't know if I finished this point. And these are the same hoes so much. You need to be more discreet. Okay, I'm like, first of all, I'm not the one telling everybody that I'm looking at your booty. Okay, you did that. I didn't do it. How am I not being discreet? Okay, so this is a whole contradicting herself. Okay, when she wants the attention, but she cannot keep that attention to herself and tell me I need to be discreet when I'm not the one telling everybody. When, like I said, I'm like, if y'all can notice who I'm looking at, that means you watching me more than you should. And something ain't right about people that just sit around watching you. All right, and since this video is getting too long, I'm gonna wrap this up. Okay, and I got way more to say in this next video. It's more or less kind of a different perspective using higher quality women in a different, more higher quality setting. And this has been the Negro Ninja, bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.